Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am so excited that you're here to learn with me today. It is just so wonderful to see all of you. We are going to have an absolutely fantastic time together. You want to know why? Because today we're learning something super fun. We're learning all about adjectives. Now, I know that sounds like a big grown-up word, but trust me, it's actually really simple and fun. So let's get right to it. What is an adjective anyway? Let's find out exactly what these special words do. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. All right, here is the big secret. An adjective is just a word that describes a noun. And you have already know what a noun is, right? It's just a person, a place, or a thing. So really, adjectives are just describing words. That's all they are. And these words are kind of like magic because they help us paint a much clearer picture in our minds. An adjective tells us all sorts of cool stuff, like what kind of thing something is, or which one we're talking about, or even how many there are. You know, it's a really cool word to say. Let's practice it together so it sticks in our brains. Are you ready? I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Say it with me now. Adjective. Wow, great job. That was perfect. You are totally on your way to becoming an adjective expert. Okay, so we know what they are, but the really fun part is seeing them in action. It's one thing to talk about them, but finding them in the wild? Now that's an adventure. So let's find some adjectives together. Okay, first up, look at this cute dog. Now, is it a big dog or a small dog? Yeah, it's a big dog. So that word big, it describes the dog, right? That means big is our adjective. It's telling us what kind of dog we're looking at. All right, what about this one? We have a red ball. The word red tells us about the ball's color. It's describing what the ball looks like. So guess what? Red is the adjective. See? I told you this was easy. Now this is cool. Adjectives don't just tell us how things look. Check out this picture. We see a happy girl. The word happy tells us how she's feeling. And yep, you guessed it, that's an adjective too. Ooh, my favorite. Cookies. They look so good. But wait, how many cookies do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. The word 3 is our adjective here because it tells us how many cookies we have. Okay, let's do one more together. Take a look at this tree. What's a word you could use to describe it? Yeah, it's a really tall tree. So that word tall is describing how high it is, which makes it our adjective. You are fantastic at this. You are doing an amazing job. Seriously, you're spotting these adjectives like a super detective on a mission. I am so proud of you. Okay, I think you've got this. I really do. So now it's your turn to practice. You're so smart, and I just know you're going to rock this. Let's see what you can do. All right, for your first mission, take a close look at this cat. What's an adjective you could use to describe it? You could think about its color, or maybe its size, or even how it might feel. Go ahead, I'll give you a second to think of a good word. Excellent answer. That's perfect. Maybe you said something like orange, or fluffy, or even sleepy. Whatever describing word you picked, it's a perfect adjective. You totally did it. Ready for another one? Let's do it. Okay, look at this flower. Can you think of a describing word for this one? Take your time. Look at its color, its shape. Wonderful job. That's another great one. Maybe you said pretty or pink, or maybe a fancy word like delicate. All of those are fantastic adjectives that tell us more about this flower. You're a natural. I knew it. I knew you could do it. I hereby declare you an official adjective expert. That was so much fun. Okay, before we go, let's just do a super quick recap of everything we learned. So let's lock it in our brains. What's an adjective? It's a word that describes a noun, like a dog, a ball, or a girl. It tells us what kind, like big or red, and it can even tell us how many, like those 3 yummy cookies. Got it? You did such an incredible job today. I'm just blown away. So I have one last challenge for you. As you go about the rest of your day, I want you to be an adjective detective. What adjectives will you find in the world around you? Keep your eyes peeled. Thanks for learning with me today. It was a blast.